Good morning, my friends. Merry Christmas. I'm greeting you Merry Christmas because officially today is the last day of Christmas, liturgically speaking. Tomorrow it will be another season in the church, the start of the ordinary season, and today is 14th day after Christmas. For the secular world, people around, outside the church, today for them they're celebrating the feast of the Three Kings. That's why some others are greeting each other today, Happy Three Kings. But my good people of God, we are not celebrating because of the Three Kings, but we are celebrating because of the reasons why the Three Kings appeared. And the solemnity today is the solemnity of the Epiphany of the Lord. Epiphany means the first public appearance of Jesus, the manifestation of the Lord. For this Sunday's celebration, I would like to highlight my reflection on the importance and the significance of the searching. What type of searchers are we? Because God continues to reveal Himself. It's good to ask ourselves, do we find time and take effort to search the Lord in our life? And you know what? If you heard loud and clear our gospel, it presents to us three different types of searching, represented by three different characters mentioned in the gospel for today. And who are they? And let's try to identify ourselves which among the three we are. Number one, the first type of searching is represented by the wise men. Wise men from the east. And some biblical scholars says, they are expert of heavenly bodies. These wise men from the east, they study the movements of the skies. And some says they were astrologers. They were scientists during their time. And what is interesting about this person, these wise men, were this. The journey was very long. The journey was very challenging. But they traveled patiently just to look for the child. And what is interesting also is this. They were wise because they asked questions. They looked for signs. As a matter of fact, they saw the star and they steadily followed the star. The searching was very tiring. It was very long. But they never give up until they find what they are looking for. And it's good to ask ourselves this morning, when you're searching for something, when you're searching for someone, when you're looking for a job, when you're looking for answers to your prayers, are you patient enough in waiting for it? When you're looking for someone, when you're looking for something, are you like the wise men? Do you ask questions? Do you seek help? Do you look for signs? Or do you find ways to locate what you are searching? But dear parishioners, when you are searching, like these wise men, sometimes be willing to get frustrated. Be willing to accept delays. Sometimes expect being lost or accept apparent failure. It was a very long search, and they were guided by a star. The star, for me, is the first GPS ever recorded. The star is their guide. They followed it steadily, and boom, they find the child. the message of the wise man is trying to tell us this morning in our life. Listen to this. This is very beautiful. The greatest search a man would do is searching for the Lord. I say it again. The greatest search a man would do is searching for the Lord. I am glad and happy to be visited by my friends from the Philippines. They are here because they're searching for the northern lights. Because I keep posting the aurora borealis on my Facebook. But we were not lucky last night. Thank you for your visit all the way from the Philippines. If you say there are 2 cars in the rectory, because they came here to visit me and to look for the northern lights. But we will try again. Be patient. You will find it like the 3 kids. The greatest search of man would do is searching for the Lord. And the second type of searching is represented by the chief priests, by the scribes. Who are they? They are the most intelligent people during their time. So to say, compared it in our world nowadays, they are like the CEO. They are the consultants. They are the leaders of the church, the leader of the government. What is interesting is this: they know that the child is in Bethlehem because Herod asked them, "Where is the child so that I can go and worship the child?" And he said, "The child is in Bethlehem," but it does not bother them. They knew that the child is in Bethlehem, but they don't care. Chief priests and the scribes, these scholars were intellectuals during their time. And I have realized, even today, I do not know if you are aware of this one. You know what? Even today, we have the tendency that the more knowledge we acquire, the less we care about God. The more learnings we have, the more we forget about our spiritual life. The more we acquire power, the more we acquire faith, the more we acquire titles, the more we forget our religion. But the parishioners, nowadays, we are surrounded by lots of chief priests, scribes and scholars, good number of people, but they don't care about God. And their vocabulary, whatever, I don't care, so what? And this is true in our modern world. Even if you check your family, your community, we knew it is wrong, but we don't care. We know it is sinful, but we don't care. We know it is immoral, but we don't care. Some, today they know that it is Sunday, but they don't care. And like the scribes and the Pharisees, they will say, so what? I don't care. And what is the message? Listen to this. Never allow your learnings and your knowledge eliminate the truth about God. I say it again. Never allow your knowledge and learning eliminate the truth about God. Because sometimes, like the scribes and the Pharisees, the more knowledge we acquire, the more we forget the truth about them. And finally, the last type of searching is represented by Herod. Herod, he was looking at the child according to the gospel. He was looking at the child because he was frightened. He was disturbed. He was upset. He wanted to search the child, not to worship the child, but to destroy him. And this is the reason why the Holy Family fled to Egypt as warned by an angel through a dream. He was frightened because the child was a threat to his power. The child might replace him. in the throne or move him out from his throne. He is searching the child because he was afraid. He was searching because he was angry. But the parishioners, are we like Herod? Because sometimes we look for God because we are angry. We search for God because we are disappointed. And when you're searching because you're angry, when you're searching because you are disappointed, you will end in misery. When you're searching because you are upset, you will have more disappointments. And we cannot find what we are looking for when we are upset. You cannot find what you are looking for when you are angry. Did Herod find the child? No. Because God is love, and you cannot find God when you are not in love. God is love, and you cannot find God when you are not in love. The three wise men gives us three important lessons in life. Number one, when you found the Lord, never go back to your old ways. And the gospel says, and I quote, they left for their own country by another road. It means, when you found the Lord will change you. When you found the Lord, never go back to your old ways. When you found the Lord will change you. If you are still swearing until this time, if you are still addicted to your vices until this time, it means maybe you never found the Lord yet. Like that wise man, never go back to your old ways. Amen? And second, like the wise man, do not let your treasures make you proud. Never make your treasures, let your treasures make you proud. Imitate the wise men. Remain humble. And what they did? They knelt down. Never allow your treasures makes you proud. Never allow your status in life makes you proud. Never allow your bank account, your property, your brand new truck, your good-looking house, your good-looking appearance makes you proud. Like the wise men, be humble. Imitate them. They knelt down. And finally, like the wise men, adore the Lord. Worship Him alone. And are you not aware, the gospel did not mention kings. But the term being used was wise men. Why? Because kings or kingship is all about power. Kingship is all about fame. Kingship is all about wealth. It's all about authority. It's all about control. It's all about kingdom. It's all about money. But being wise, it's all about wisdom, and it's all about relationship with God. I will encourage and challenge all the parents today. Parents, listen to me. Please, raise wise children. If you raise wise children, they will be successful in life. If you raise your children to be kings, you will be among their slaves someday. And how do you know that your children are not wise? How do you know that your children are not wise? 4 symptoms. Number 1, they don't like to listen to you. Second, they know what they like. And third, they don't like to be controlled. And fourth, they want their own freedom. Never raise your children to be kings, but raise them to be wise. And the greatest scandals for today is this. Greatest scandal. People wants to be king rather than becoming Christ. And this is the grace that we're going to ask today, that the Lord may give us wisdom. Like Solomon, when he was asked by the Lord, ask whatever you want. And Solomon said, just give me wisdom. When you search, be willing to get lost. Be patient. Never allow your learnings eliminate the knowledge of God. And finally, when you search, never search when you're angry and upset, because you will never find the Lord. And God is love, and you're gonna find Him when you are not in love.